not quite at the halfway point of the MLB season, but 2 months and more than 50 games into the season, you start to get a good idea about which teams are good and which really are not. So let's take a look at our latest MLB Power Rankings brought to you by McCombs Ford West. At number 10, the Colorado Rockies. Colorado has beaten up on the Reds and Giants in the last week to regain some momentum after not winning a series since the start of the month. They still sit atop the NL West. To number 9, the Cubs. Chicago is one of a few teams surging in a competitive NL Central that has 4 teams over 500. And the Cubs have won 4 of their last 5 since being swept in a 2-game series by the Indians. Number 8, Philadelphia. The Phillies had the division lead for the briefest of moments before dropping a series to the Blue Jays over the weekend. But this is a team right in the thick of the NL East race, and they just won a series against the Braves last week. To number 7, the Brewers. Milwaukee storms into our power rankings after a stretch that saw them win 7 of their last 8 games. The Brew Crew hasn't lost a series this month and has gained control of the NL Central with a 3.5-game lead over the Cubs. To number 6, the Nationals. Washington's win last night over the Orioles put them atop the NL East for the first time since April 4th. An injury-plagued Nationals team has gotten Anthony Rendon and Adam Eaton healthy, and it's paid off with 5 straight wins. But their time atop the NL East was short-lived after Atlanta won last night. And number 5 brings us to the Braves. Atlanta rallied back from a 4-run deficit to grab a walk-off win over the Mets and maintain its spot atop the NL East. The Braves open up a huge series against the Nationals on Thursday. Up to number 4, the Astros. Houston's starting pitching has been historically dominant. The offense has been productive, but the bullpen has been a disaster. Last night's loss to the Yankees, just the latest example, which also included giving up a comeback win to the Indians on Sunday. Number 3, Seattle. Yeah, the Mariners lost last night, but Seattle won 9 of 10 before the loss to the Rangers to pull within a game of the Astros. James Paxton has been terrific to start the year and makes for a 1-2 punch with Felix Hernandez at the top of the rotation. Number 2, the Yankees. Strangely, the only series the Yankees have lost this month before today's finale against the Astros was the series against the Rangers. The Baby Bombers from last year have continued to produce as New York's loaded farm system begins to come to fruition. And at number 1, the Red Sox. The fewest losses in baseball, plus the most potent offense in baseball, that's a good recipe for a spot at the top of the poll. Boston just wrapped up a 4-game sweep of the Blue Jays and now heads into a highly anticipated showdown in Houston beginning tomorrow night. And those are the latest MLB Power Rankings presented by McCombs Ford West. Tonight's MLB Power Rankings are brought to you by McCombs Ford West, San Antonio's Ford Power dealer on 410 West at Culebra. You're watching Sports2Nite, San Antonio's only nightly 30-minute sportscast with exclusive sports coverage you won't find anywhere else.